Aesthetics Exam number 3. The most common salon emulsions are oil and water. Common salon emulsions include cleansing creams. The study of muscles refers to myology. The study of hair is referred to as trichology. The study of bones is osteology. A blended mixture that contains particles that often settle at the top upon standing is suspension. Common oil and vinegar salad dressing is an example of a suspension. Miscible is another term for mixable. If liquids cannot be mixed, they are said to be immiscible. An example of an immiscible liquid is oil and water. The epidermis, our outermost layer of skin, is also referred to as the cuticle or scarf. Surfactants function as emulsifiers. The term hydrophilic most nearly means attracted to water or water-loving. The term lipophilic most nearly means attracted to oil or oil-loving. The term hydrophobic most nearly means repelled by water or water-hating. The term lipophobic most nearly means repelled by oil or oil-hating. A change in the way the product looks without forming a new product is physical change. A change in the composition of a substance wherein a new substance is formed is chemical change. The change of water from a liquid to a solid or a gas is an example of physical change. In an oil and water emulsion, the ratio to oil to water would be a small amount of oil and a large amount of water. In a water-in-oil emulsion, the ratio of oil to water would be a large amount of oil and a small amount of water. The direction of massage movements is insertion to origin. The direction of facial massage movements is bottom to top. A facial mask should always be removed beginning at the forehead. The following is not a true statement about water.
Water will not dissolve organic substances.
To reiterate, water does dissolve organic substances, like table salt. A mixture of two or more substances, where the particles dissolve and remain dissolved, is a solution. The study of matter that is alive or was alive at some point in time is organic chemistry. The warm spray pulverized machine would be more useful in treating dry skin, mature skin, and skin with rhytids. Water, acetone and alcohol are all common salon examples of solvents. If a mixture contains particles larger than this found in a solution, it is referred to as suspension. When you shake a bottle and watch as some of its contents settle to the bottom, this is called suspension. A form of electrotherapy that should not be administered to a pregnant woman would be Tesla high-frequency treatment. Face cream is a good example of an emulsion. The Fitzpatrick scale measures, or is based on, an individual's tendency to sunburn. Antioxidants are often added to prevent spoilage in hair care products, foodstuff, and cosmetics. The element, the presence which separates organic from inorganic, is carbon. One easy way to test for the presence of carbon is it will burn. Spiny cells are essentially keratin and protein filaments that hold cells together. The study of matter that is not alive, nor was ever alive, is inorganic chemistry. Matter containing carbon is studied by the branch of science called organic chemistry. Alkali or alkaline is another term for a base product. NaCl, or sodium chloride, is another term for table salt, and is the product of joining an acid and a base, or otherwise, acid and alkaline. A common compound formed by an acid and a base is NaCl, or sodium chloride. When you change the way matter looks, such as water, into steam, this is called physical change. When you change matter to form a new substance, this is called chemical change. High frequency is an excellent treatment for acne but should not be used on pregnant women. When matter is altered in such a way that it produces a totally new substance, this is called chemical change. When matter is altered in such a way that it looks different, this is called a physical change. Common ingredients in moisturizing facials are paraffin and rose hips. When used in skin care, high frequency will produce a germinal effect. Because of its germinal effect, high frequency may be useful in the treatment of acne. In a facial, high frequency produces germinal effects which are great for acne, but should not be used on the skin for more than 5 minutes. A mixture of two or more immiscible substances joined together with the aid of a binder is a colloid. The hair removal technique used only on extremely resistant hair that combines thermolysis and electrolysis is called the blend method, or the dual method. For successful hair removal, the electrologist must insert the needle or probe on the underside of the hair. A chemical hair removal process that chemically softens and degrades the hair's structure is called chemical depilation. A hair removal process that works by physically removing hair from the follicle is waxing. A hair removal process that works by using electrical current to damage the cells of the papilla and disrupt hair growth is called electrolysis. A hair removal process that destroys the root of some hairs is electrolysis. The laser light method of hair removal is not recognized as an effective permanent hair removal method. A licensed esthetician or cosmetologist can perform all the following hair removal techniques except electrolysis. The hair removal technique that requires licensure, additional to that of an esthetician, is electrolysis. Desolation removes hair at skin level. The suction machine is least effective in the treatment of comedones. The needles used in electrolysis are also known as probes. For electrolysis to be successful, the needle or probe must be inserted at the same angle as the follicle. For electrolysis to be successful, the probe must also be inserted underneath the hair shaft. The method of electrolysis, often referred to as the multiple needle method, is the galvanic method. The galvanic method is also known as the multiple needle method. The thermolysis method of permanent hair removal is also known as short wave, employs a single needle or probe called a wire. The thermolysis, galvanic, and blend methods are all permanent types of permanent hair removal and electrolysis. The suction machine is more effective in the treatment of blemishes. The suction machine is beneficial for all skin types except heavily cuperosed skin. Individuals whose personality and attitudes are affected by the weather, especially by lack of sunlight, are known to have seasonal affective disorder or SAD. Please be aware, this question may appear on the test with the answer being seasonal attitude disorder. The use of plant extracts for their therapeutic benefits is phytotherapy. The study of products that cannot be seen with the naked eye or microscopic anatomy is called histology. Electrolysis employs needles and probes but not lancets. Binders are gums used to hold suspensions together. Any redness of the skin may correctly be referred to as erythema. All sharp objects, like razors and needles, should be disposed of in a puncture-proof sealed container as soon as possible. After use, porous implements like sponges and emery boards should be discarded. The two main divisions of skin are the epidermis and true skin. An electrical current is not an example of a load. A device used to lower the electrical output of an electrical socket being delivered into an electrical appliance is a wall plate. In color theory, value refers to the lightness and darkness of a color. The electrolysis method that is currently the most popular is the thermolysis method. Richards is the technical term for wrinkles. The electrolysis method that is most medically recognized as effective is the thermolysis method. The electrolysis method that is generally the most comfortable and least painful is the thermolysis method. The electrolysis method, wherein the client generally feels a tiny flash of heat, is also the thermolysis method. The electrolysis method that is the fastest is the thermolysis method. The method of electrolysis is most effective on resistant hair growth is the blend or dual method. While cuperose skin is similar to rosacea with reddened skin from dilated blood vessels, cuperose skin it is not a form of rosacea. The stage of hair growth where hair is falling out or transitional is the catagen stage. The stage of hair growth where the hair has fallen out is the resting or telogen stage. The cathode is the negatively charged black electrode. The anode is the positively charged red electrode. This concludes our study. Good luck. And hey, you got this.